My husband's mom thought she could fix infertility with my body. I overheard her and my husband planning to give one of my unborn twins to his sister as a birthday gift. I didn't scream. 2 weeks later, I was gone, filing for divorce, and they still didn't know why. I grew up in the kind of house you don't bring friends to. Drugs, chaos, empty cupboards. I left for college, cut my parents off, and kept moving whenever they sniffed out my number for cash. When I met my husband at work, he felt like the opposite of my whole childhood. He brought me lunch when I skipped meals and drove out of his way so I didn't walk to the bus alone. Then I met his family. Old money, polished smiles, ice in the eyes. His mom acted like touching my hand might infect her. His sister smirked and said stuff like, "Wow, you're brave wearing that." My husband would squeeze my hand under the table like, "Please don't explode." It didn't get better. His sister would sabotage plans, then call me dramatic when I complained. His mom called me a gold digger to my face, like my paycheck didn't exist. After a while, I stopped going to their dinners. My husband said he understood. I believed him. We got married anyway, and 3 months ago, I found out I was pregnant with twins. My husband wanted a big family announcement. I wanted quiet, because I knew his sister had fertility issues. I agreed anyway. The second we said twins, his sister burst into tears and stormed off. His mom stared at me like I'd committed a crime by having a working uterus. A week later, the vibe changed. Suddenly, his sister was texting me heart emojis. His mom was calling to check on the babies. Flowers showed up. Card said, "Can't wait to meet them." It felt fake, but I wanted to believe we were turning a corner. Then came the baby shower. His sister hosted. She actually followed my suggestions. People laughed, played games, piled gifts on the table. For a few hours, I almost relaxed. My belly tightened, like it knew I was in danger. I went to the bathroom. I washed my hands. I opened the door, and I heard my husband's voice in the hallway. "Have you talked to her yet?" My mother-in-law hissed. He whispered, "Not now, not here." She snapped. "Then when? The twins will be here soon." He said, "I'm trying." She said, "You already agreed. You don't get to back out." My feet went cold. I stayed still. I listened. Then she said it. Slow, casual, like a shopping list. "Her birthday is coming. We need one baby ready." My husband exhaled like he was tired. He didn't say, "No." He didn't say, "Are you insane?" He said, "Lower your voice." I tasted bile. I gripped the doorframe until it hurt. In that moment, my babies weren't babies to them. They were inventory. A matched set. One for me, one for her, wrapped in a bow. I walked back into the party with a smile glued on. I opened gifts with shaking hands. I let people take photos. My husband kissed my cheek like we were fine. I nodded like I wasn't watching a stranger wear my husband's face. That night, I packed in tiny bursts. Important papers, clothes, baby stuff. I texted my best friend one word, "Help." She showed up the next morning like a firefighter. We loaded my car in silence, like we were robbing a bank. I left while he was at work. No note, no speech, no chance for him to spin it. He blew up my phone, calling me selfish, saying his family warned him about me. Then he switched to sweet. "Come home, let's talk." I didn't answer. I blocked his mom and sister immediately and kept my new address off everything I could. In court, I finally said why, and he tried the pathetic angle. I was pressured. I didn't mean it. That just proved he was weak. A grown man who can be bullied into handing off a child is not safe around children. His dad admitted he knew the idea and tried to stop it. Cool, so he watched it happen. His mom and sister showed up screaming about how I stole what was promised. Security had to step in. The judge watched them melt down in public. I got full custody. I got a restraining order. My ex got paperwork and regret. I gave birth and held both my sons in the same breath. 2 warm bundles, 2 loud, furious cries. No gift, no compromise, just mine to protect. A month later, I moved to a different city. New locks, new routines, new peace. My ex still sends the occasional, "Let's talk." I don't answer, not once, because I already heard the only thing I needed to hear.